força pra fechar.
Nossa.
Unlock your full potential at Crack Addicts.
Permite devagarzinho. Boa. Ótimo. Licença aqui, tá bom?
Uhum.
Vou pedir pra você devagarzinho ir desenrolando. Ótimo. Tem um pouquinho pra frente, assim.
Nossa.
Isso. Volta devagar. Chega a incomodar?
Não.
Isso. Pro outro lado. Ótimo. Estabiliza. Chega a incomodar algum desses lados?
Não.
Tranquilo? Senta ali pra mim, por favor. Lá. Mas a gente vai começar pela parte inferior.
Tá.
Pode ver que a direita a gente tem um pouquinho de alteração, né? A perna direita um pouco mais flexiona. Igual, então provavelmente é um desalinhamento de quadro.
Ah, eu esqueci de falar uma coisa.
Conta.
Eu tenho síndrome do impacto no quadril esquerdo.
No quadril esquerdo. Chegou a ter alguma fissura, alguma coisa ou não?
Não, só tem uma protuberância bem pequenininha.
Tá.
Na época eu comecei a correr, que foi a primeira vez que senti dor. Mas eu não tinha dor no joelho, nada. Eu tinha dor no pubis.
Tá. A gente vai fazer uma elevação de perna, mas sem dobrar o joelho, tá? Vou pedir pra você esticar essa perna o máximo que você conseguir lá
essa?
em cima. Isso. Sobe, sobe, sobe. Boa, pode abaixar. Sobe, sobe, sobe. Ótimo. Tá legal. Eu sinto que a esquerda vem um pouquinho mais... E o sacro do lado esquerdo, ele tá um pouco mais posterior, ó, ele tá um pouquinho mais alto. Não sei se você vai conseguir ver aí no vídeo, como esse lado aqui é um pouco mais alto. Vou pôr sua perna aqui lateralmente e eu vou pedir pra você fazer força contra a minha mão. Eu vou jogar pra baixo e você vai chutar pra cima.
Tá.
Tá? Pode ir, força. Boa. Vamos outra aqui. Força. Tá. Você faz pra cima. Pode ir. Força, 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 força. É, não tá respondendo muito legal, não. Vamos lá, outra aqui. Força, força. Essa aqui é um pouco mais forte mesmo. Tá. Bru, vou começar ajustando aqui o seu sacro, tudo bem? Tem uma alteração de quadril também, mas a gente vai começar pelo sacro. Tem uma abertura maior aqui também, ó. Quase um eixinho. Trazer essa mais pra dentro. Tá legal. Bora lá. Bru, vira pro lado esquerdo pra mim aqui, por favor. Deita de lado. Bru, a gente vai ajustar aqui a base, tudo bem? Eu vou pedir pra você relaxar bem o corpo. Eu vou trazer um pouquinho pra cá. Não vai cair, tô te segurando. Tudo bem? Respira bem fundo. E solta o ar aqui. Solta aqui. Tudo bem? Foi ótimo ajuste. Boa. Barriga pra baixo de novo, por favor. Deu uma melhorada. Isso com ajuste de saco, hein? Isso que a gente não mexeu no quadril ainda. Eu vou pedir pra Bru fazer movimento de elevação de novo pra mim. Vamos lá, Bru. Boa. A outra. Ótimo. Senti um pouco mais fluido. É claro que ainda tem tensão muscular nessa região. Solta bem aqui. Solta o corpo. Isso. Ótimo, garoto. Ela tá jogadinha pra trás e eu percebo que você tem um acúmulo de tensão muito grande. Então eu vou usar esse ajuste, o peso do seu corpo mais o meu, pra gente conseguir soltar mais, tá? Pra você relaxar bem o corpo em cima da minha mão. Respira bem fundo e solta o ar. Isso. Ótimo, perfeito. A gente vai quebrando essa aderência aos pouquinhos. Vira de... É dura ali em cima, hein?
É.
Bem uns pouquinhos. Respira bem fundo. E solta o ar. Ótimo. Ótimo. Tudo bem? Esse movimento chega incomodado?
Pouco.
Um pouquinho. Vem um pouquinho mais pra pra cima, por favor.
Tem.
Tem?
Uhum.
Costuma ter mais o suboccipital aqui, mais lateral.
Mais de pressão, assim.
De pressão. Pouco desvio, mas mais pressão. Sente mais um lado que o outro. Esquerdo aqui mais. Tá. Pescocinho duro dessa mulher mesmo. Vou incomodar aqui. Não. É diferente tocando aqui e tocando aqui.
Um pouco mais sensível.
Um pouco mais sensível. Ó, essa pontinha dessa vértebra deveria estar aqui, ó. Ela tá aqui. Preciso relaxar bem.
Nossa.
Excelente. Essa eu senti em mim.
Essa foi.
Ótimo. Lá, Bru, vou pedir pra você fazer força contra a minha mão aqui. Pode fazer. Isso. Vai. Outra aqui. Força, força, força. Essa daqui tá... As duas estavam fracas. Sinto que essa daqui tá respondendo melhor. Essa aqui aumentou um pouco, mas essa fez mais diferença. Vamos fazer de quadríceps agora. Vou pedir pra você fazer força contra o meu braço. Opa! Esse aqui vai. Ó. Vou pedir pra você fazer força pra abrir. Força, 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 força. Tá. Eu vou pedir pra você fazer agora força pra fechar. Força, 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 força. Tá legal. Dói pra fazer alguma dessas forças?
Pra fechar um pouco.
Pra fechar um pouco. Tá.
Mais à direita.
Mais à direita. Vou pedir pra você fazer de novo. Força pra abrir. Isso. Força pra fechar. Força, 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 força. Ótimo. Eu sei que esse pega um pouquinho, mas eu quero estimular um pouquinho ali dentro. Bora.
Eu senti aqui no quadril.
Sentiu lá, pegou ali. Tranquilo, Bruno?
Uhum.
Um pouquinho mais o pé. Isso, isso. Boa. Solta um pouquinho mais aqui, pode soltar. Ótimo. Você sente mais o joelho esquerdo ou direito?
Direito.
Ó, se a gente for comparar a linha da tíbia dela, a gente pode ver que essa tuberosidade ela tá um pouco mais lateralizada. Tá vendo? Bru, faz força quadríceps. Dói?
Não.
Força. Dói? Tenta não levantar a perna, só quadríceps. Tá. Vai. Diminui, tira o quadríceps. Acho que assim, melhor. Força. Tá, volta.
Agora deu um pouquinho.
Força. Solta. Vai. A gente amarra a Bru aqui para não fugir. Né? Esse aqui tem... Pra gente não estender tanto a lombar e mais flexionar. Tudo bem esse movimento, Bru? Tá muito forte?
Não.
Tá tranquilo? Eu levei a maca pra gente trabalhar mais a flexão do que uma extensão. Então a ideia dessa maca é a gente conseguir tracionar essa articulação, que é onde ela tem uma compressão. Então eu vou mostrar aqui o modelo da coluna para vocês conseguirem ver direitinho paravertebrais dela e no superiores, que estão um pouquinho tensos, né, Bru? Um pouco tenso. Suportável? Eu não vou soltar embaixo, porque a gente está estimulando já embaixo. Muita coisa, às vezes não é bom. Deixa eu desarmar aqui o Bruno. Bruno, devagarzinho eu vou pedir pra você virar de lado e sentar na maca. Pro outro lado. Isso.
Tutta la colonna.
Ok, quindi non qua e non qua, ma solo qua?
No, anche in basso.
Anche in basso.
Dipende dai giorni.
Ok, e il fastidio rimane comunque circoscritto oppure irradia sulle gambe?
Sul ginocchio, perché
Sul
appunto
ginocchio.
ha un'anca più alta e una più bassa, quindi anche
Ok.
sul ginocchio sinistro.
Sinistro.
Esatto.
Perfetto. A parte questo ci sono altri disturbi, altri fastidi che lamenti?
A parte i mal di schiena, comunque soffro anche di cervicale da sempre, quindi...
Ok, quindi fastidi al collo.
Esatto,
Che
sì.
rimangono circoscritti anche loro o vengono nelle braccia?
No, rimangono al collo, non vanno sulle braccia.
Ok, perfetto. Allora, ok, perfetto, guarda dritta. Adesso, prima cosa che vedo è che c'è un crollo dell'arco plantare a destra, quindi tendenza ad avere il piede piatto. Vediamo anche a sinistra, anche a sinistra. Allora, guarda dritta. Qui tu hai l'occipite leggermente più alto a sinistra. Aspetta. La spalla lievemente più alta a destra. Poi ovviamente qui c'è la scoliosi, quindi il busto è ruotato così. E il bacino è più alto. Certo. Ok. Allora, alla luce di quel che vedo, dovrei trovare fastidio qua, giusto? E qua?
Sì,
Quale è peggio, destra o sinistra?
sinistro.
Ok, lo stesso dovrebbe essere qua su. Fastidio qua? Qua?
Di meno.
Di meno. Se invece vengo al centro dovrebbe invertirsi, quindi più qua, qua meno.
Esatto, sì.
Ok, guarda dritta. La distribuzione del peso. No, abbiamo 32 a sinistra, 24 a destra, 8 kg. È significativa. Quindi lei appoggia molto più peso sul lato sinistro. Trovato. Fastidio qua?
Sì.
Siamo su D7, quindi settima dorsale, terza lombare e dovremmo trovare anche la terza cervicale allora. Fastidio qua?
Sì.
Ok, ci siamo. Sdraiata a pancia in aria. Rilassata, non è una guerra, ok? Ti ho fatto male finora?
No.
Allora, hai fastidio qua?
Sì,
O è peggio questo?
sinistro.
Peggio a sinistra, vero? Perché quella gamba di qua è più corta. Fastidio di qua? O peggio questo?
Peggio a destra.
Peggio a destra. Se invece vado qui sul bacino, dove hai la gamba più corta, dovresti avere fastidio qua. Qua meno.
Esatto, sì.
E spero se vado sul pettorale, più qua, qua meno. Ti torna?
Sì.
Morbida? Eccolo. Lascia. Eccolo lì. Questa cicatrice?
No, il mio gatto.
Ah, il tuo gatto?
Sì.
Lascia. Fumantino il gatto. Mano qua. Rilassata. Perfetto. Lascia. Il gomito, lascia. Eccolo. Qui va bene. Mano qua. Rilassata. Ok. Col sedere sul bordo
Ok.
e la schiena appoggiata. È un po' freddo, ma ci si fa subito l'abitudine. Allora, questa è la terza cervicale che avevamo trovato. Non è rotazione. Ok. Stavo solamente palpando inside ed è andata. Rilassata. Devo dare, no. Appena ti muovo, scrocchi, lascia. Ecco. Ok, hai avuto dolore? Invece l'occipite. sulla spalla, rilassata, rilassata, lascia, morbida. Ok, perfetto, fatto male?
No.
Abbiamo anche qui sotto una C6, questa, lascia, morbida, faccio il movimento, lascia, eccolo. Ok, qui settima dorsale, lascia, eccola là, sentita, sì? Qui possiamo vedere che l'osso sacro si è quasi orizzontalizzato, ok? Quindi prima di andare a aggiustarlo in modo tradizionale lo porto, ecco qua. Ok. Adesso fastidio qua? Anche qua, giusto? Però se io spingo qua, migliora questo?
Così.
Ok. Se invece faccio così?
Sì.
Qual è meglio? Questo o questo? Il secondo, l'osso sacro infatti. Qua. Lascia. Con la testa guarda il soffitto. Bravissima. Non avrai dolore. Lascia. Eccolo lì. Mi sono solo dovuto appoggiare. Torna a pancia sotto. Meglio? E si può anche vedere che il sacro adesso è meno orizzontalizzato, ma è tornato un po' più in posizione normale. Ok. Io qui sento un blocco sulla quinta vertebra dorsale, ma glielo lascio. Glielo lascio perché voglio prima le radiografie, prima di correggerlo. Avevamo una terza lombare, se non sbaglio. Questa qua, che avevamo controllato col nervoscopio. Fastidio?
Un pochino.
Qua? Sì. Vieni sul lato destro. Vieni avanti col sedere. Poi attenzione, io le radiografie sue non è che non le ho mai viste, mi ha mandato una foto, quindi ho un'idea generale, però devo fare delle analisi, delle valutazioni molto molto precise sulla radiografia stessa per valutare la posizione di alcuni metameri, quindi di vertebre, segmenti vertebrali. Qua. Vediamo se riesco con le dita, così. Una morbida, rilassata, questo. Eccolo, sono riuscito con 2 dita. Mary ha 18 anni e le è stato consigliato dal suo ortopedico, giusto? Di portare il busto. Solo che lei non riesce a portarlo, non riesce a metterlo e quindi fa un po' di fatica. Vediamo se riusciamo noi a essere d'aiuto in qualche modo. Questa mano qua dietro, rilassata. Ok, l'altra. Ok. Giù. Adesso vieni in piedi. Mani sui fianchi. Girata verso di lui. No, a metà. Spingi il tuo gomito rapidamente indietro. Non la spalla, non devi fare questo. Guarda, guarda me. Tac, veloce, hai sentito? È scrocchiata anche la mia. Te do io il via. Via. No, fai sempre la spalla. Spalla ferma, è così. Tac.
Ok.
Vai.
Ce la faccio.
Non ce la fai, non c'è problema. Vediamo di là. Lascia. Vai. Veloce, veloce. Ecco qua. Ok, perfetto.
No, mi sento più leggera.
Più leggera?
Esatto, sì.
In termini di allineamento, noti differenze?
Per ora così e così.
No, vabbè, ci credo. Senza radiografie ero mago Merlino se ci riuscivo.
Vabbè.
Allora, il dolore invece sotto?
No,
Non ce l'hai? Ok, perfetto. Allora, per oggi mi fermo qui.
Just feeling like a knot. That was the main thing. And then kind of just came in, wanted to see what was going on, kind of got pushed in by by another client of his. And then found out that I had a lot more wrong with me than I really thought that I did. And then first session, everything felt not amazing at first, whenever everything was getting dug into. Afterwards, you know, the main pain that I was having went away. Nothing super crazy.
And then it's starting to come back though, right?
Yes.
Which is the important part. And I wanted you to say that too, truthfully,
Yeah.
and everything how it is also. And you told me that you had a headache as well, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
So the pain didn't start coming back until I saw you on Monday. So that was like, what, 2 days ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought 2 days ago it started coming back. About this morning, late last night, headache started maybe an hour after the session and stuck for about 2-3 days. Now it's finally gone, but the pain is starting to come back.
Yeah.
So.
And I wanted her to say that because this is important. Healing takes time, and also the first signs of healing sometimes are a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah.
There's a saying in health, we have to feel more and be able to heal more. So this is a perfect example of that. We blend a lot of techniques. There's so many techniques out there. Chiropractic is a neurologic phenomenon. So as long as we are doing an adjustment, changing your posture, your alignment as you walk out of here, that's where the healing takes place. It's not so much about the pop. And let's go over a few things. So I want to start off with a little bit of analysis. We're looking at your rib cage. Some things that are important or worth mentioning. What do you do for activity? You like to do something a little bit aggressive for fun. What is it?
Well,
Not a bad thing.
I practice Muay Thai and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I'm not amazing. I'm learning.
Maybe I'll start somewhere. Yeah.
I'm learning.
Yeah.
So I get hit a lot. I get thrown a lot. I do a lot of hitting myself. And then I also do a bunch of heavy weight training as well and working with my clients. I'm pretty much moving all day long.
And I remember if you've taken a rest period of at least 2 days recently, and if so, how did you feel? So
I felt awful. I took about 2 days off, and then that was whenever my sternum was terrible. Just terrible, terrible.
And the reason I asked you and the reason I bring it up, and we'll get going here with the adjustment, is because when we rest, we feel more of the true state of where our health is. Movement overrides pain neurologically. So as we're moving constantly, and you're working out 7 days a week and always moving, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but when you start to notice there's something wrong from a couple days of rest, that is a bad thing, right? And that's not normal, and we're seeing the healing taking place. So let's go ahead and show some things that we're doing here. I want to look at your neck motion first. So we'll have you look down, chin to chest, please. Good, and then up all the way as high as you can. Good. So stuck there is what I'm looking at, and extension is what we call that when you're looking up. And you also sprained your left AC joint recently, yeah?
Yeah, about 3 months ago, maybe 4.
And is it painful right here?
It's not painful, but there was a knot that I've never had before, so now I've just got like a pretty little bump on my shoulder.
Yeah, and what that is the body will, it's called remodeling or Wolff's Law. When there's any injury, there's like a bony deposit there just for support or just to protect it. So that's all that's there. It's not a problem. It probably won't go away at this point, but can we get it more functional and moving better and feeling better?
Let's hope so.
Yes. Yes, and that's what we want.
Okay.
Let's have you side bend your ear to shoulder left side first, please. Okay, good. Now to the other side. Okay, so I'm looking at motion. Motion's really important when it comes to the health of the spine. And then let's have you turn your head left as far as you can. Now let's have you turn your head right as far as you can. Okay, good. And then noticing that left and right motion now, I'm going to compress your rib cage from this side. I'm going to have you do that again, and we're going to see if this affects your motion, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead, look left again, and then right. Does that change it at all? Any easier?
I feel a little bit easier going to the left on
Yeah.
that side.
Looks better too. So when we're in, have you been in car accidents ever?
Nothing noticeable, like a tiny little fender bender.
How fast?
20 miles per hour. maybe.
20, so that's significant. That counts. And you played sports already. You're an
Yeah.
athlete, and we like to I say we because me too. We like to downplay things or say,
Yeah.
"Oh, I'm not that hurt," or "It doesn't hurt that bad." But that's something, and all the things add up. And then with the sprain on the shoulder too, it's distorted the rib cage. When the rib cage becomes distorted, it affects motion of our upper extremity and lower extremity. So we have some rib stuff, and that's where you're feeling it even in the front here. But with this test showing also there's some dysfunction on the sides of the rib cage as well. It's not just in the front.
Yeah.
And we adjusted them last time too, right? Yeah. So I'm going to feel your spine for motion. So we look at it globally, and now I'm feeling more we call segmentally, which is like the game Clue, who done it. We got to find who the problem is, because it's not everything. And you're very mobile globally, right? You have really good mobility, but there's a few joints in your spine that we identified that are not moving. Yeah, so those are the ones that are problematic, and that's what we need to free up. And you even in some joints had some hypermobility or too much movement.
Yeah, I'm all types of whacked up.
Yeah. So those are the ones though that we want to stay away from, because if I just went and cracked everything, we would make the ones worse that didn't need it. So I'm checking your hip height here, and you're off there. You're off on the neck as well. But you're more centered than you were looking at your head positioning.
That's good.
Yeah. A lot more centered. But that first time I saw her, there was a huge translation in head tilt. So just to see what the change to the upper neck, one bone and just through a light contact hold, brings it back. I think she's probably barely off, but she's off. Let's have you lie on your back, face up, please. I'm going to check the leg length from this position. This is telling me more about the neck. That is close, but she's off. Same as before, the left leg is short. It's barely, but you're off. Let's have you seated, please, facing that way. And I'm going to make an adjustment to that same spot that we were on before, okay? That top bone. And the reason I'm doing things gentle and light, partially to show there's multiple ways to do something, but also partially because their body's been through a lot of trauma. And I like to match that with a light force, at least initially. There's no point in forcing. Difference on the right side of your neck. Describe what I see the spot. I can feel it too.
It's already like I feel something like going up in my jaw, kind of.
Yeah.
And there was something also weird that I've never experienced before.
What was
Whenever I was having my headache, after about maybe 2 days, my ears started to feel stuffy.
So I
didn't know what that was.
Where the nerves go that we just affected.
Yeah.
Everywhere, but more specifically, so there's a very global effect that happens from the nerves at the very top of the neck, eyes, ears, nose, and throat. So your atlas is in. Let's have you lie on your back, face up, and I'm going to check the leg length here. There we go. Now we're solid. And her left leg was about a 1/4 inch short. Now it's even, so that's good. And then we're gonna look at rib cage here. I'm gonna have you seated one more time, facing that way, please. And I'm gonna check also the pelvis. So I'm looking for hip height. And now we're even.
Close my eyes to stay centered.
Yeah. And other than that bump there on the shoulder, looking pretty good. So with the rib cage here, I'm going to get an activator. This is just an instrument. I was trying to explain this to you before with some of the light force stuff. It seems really confusing because we are not forcefully moving anything back into place. What we're doing is if you could picture almost like a cell phone tower, and every joint in your body that has communication with the brain, that's what we're changing. When we get it to communicate properly, we'll change that alignment, and then everything surrounding it, the muscles start to relax, which you've noticed, and the nerves that go to everything else, like our organs, start to work better. So let's do this. And any motion with that shoulder that you've felt that hurts so far?
Honestly, the only thing that sometimes bothers it is if I go overhead, and if I go to like stretch my lat or something.
Can we have you try to provoke it right now? Can you feel that?
Yeah.
Discomfort? Okay.
Yeah.
So let's bring it down. I'm gonna hold her collarbone down. Now try the same thing. Any better or different?
It's not as intense.
Okay, good. So it improves the pain level, yeah? And then I'm gonna hold the clavicle on the other end. Go ahead and do the same thing.
A lot better.
A lot better, yeah. So the two things, those are two shoulder joints, and then I'm gonna do one more even. Go ahead and do the same thing overhead. Okay.
Yeah, that one's almost gone. That one.
Almost gone.
Yeah,
Okay.
that one definitely.
So there's 3 joints in the shoulder that are showing up. Truly 4, because the shoulder has 4 joints. The last one's the rib cage. So I'm going to be on all of them, and we're going to make a few adjustments, and we're going to have you redo that same motion, and that should feel a lot better. So that's called the SC joint, or sternoclavicular. This is the AC joint. And then glenohumeral joint. Right there. And that one might be a little sensitive. Okay. Go ahead overhead for me, please.
It's a lot better.
All right.
It feels kind of shaky because it's not used to going that full range of motion, but that's really it.
So the motion's already better too, which is awesome because it's been so light.
Yeah.
We barely did anything. But chiropractic's a neurologic phenomenon. How cool. We don't need to go crack everything. Not that we can't, or we shouldn't, but there's just more to it. And this is a fun way to experience it, there being more to it. So I'm gonna give that same compressive effect to the rib cage that I was doing with my hands. And that's what I'm doing here. So the angle I'm taking with the ribs is bringing around to the front. Some of these might be a little tender. Good, and then I'll have you cross the left arm over your shoulder for me, please.
This way?
Yeah. Yeah, and these are where a lot of it is.
Yeah, I'm not excited about the other side.
And were you sore after your first adjustment?
A little bit. It was mainly in my neck where I was experiencing most of it.
Yeah.
And
that soreness is a few reasons, but like tissue healing.
yeah.
There's been a lot of trauma there, and as we change the blood supply to the area, and as these tissues and muscles, tendons, ligaments start to heal where they should be, it might be a little bit uncomfortable. So right here on the sternum, and this is rib cage also. So rib cage is not just the back of the ribs, but on the front. And then I'm going to be right here. This is where the cartilage of the rib meets with the bone of the rib. So there's a lot to the rib cage. Okay, good. Now, let's have you turn your head left and right. That should feel easier and better.
A lot better that way.
Yeah. And that was the way that was restricted, was the left one before, so easier to feel there. And then left hand overhead again for me, please, and see if that feels good.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
It's quicker.
Yeah.
That's cool. I love it. And then let's also have you look up, please, because I want to see that motion. Look how much farther we can get on this. Does that feel easier to look up?
Yeah.
There's so much less restriction in your spine. So we adjusted one bone in your spine, and then your rib cage and shoulder. And
I have a ton of pain in my right shoulder, and in my neck I have an old whiplash injury, and I've been trying to lift more recently, and I feel like it's starting to really hold me back, and I'm not really getting any results with massage or any other methods that I've tried to do on my own. So
what did you say that your massage therapist said to you when you
He said
Brandon
that
told me.
my neck was a real mess.
And when come back when you have more time because
Yeah.
you need to spend more time on your neck.
Yeah.
The reason I said that, so the common thing that we hear is like just dig into the muscle, dig into the muscle, dig into the muscle. But when we understand that the muscle is really tight because there's a problem in the neck in one of the joints, that's what we need to correct. So a chronically tight muscle or knot that you're feeling is usually not just a muscle problem, it's a joint problem. So we're going to show today some analysis and what we're looking at on your spine, and then we'll make some corrections. Sound good?
It's my mess neck.
Okay, let's start you face down, please. Okay, I'm going to start down here with the leg length. And I don't think I just mentioned this to you, but I am now, right leg is shorter than the left.
Cool. Tell everyone about it. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Hey, not for long. How about that, okay? And then it gets longer there. So reason, because Meg, your hip bones are misaligned. You know how I just showed you on the spine? I'm going to show people on the camera also, and it's the right side, the right one here, so that's where we're going to make a correction. Is there any tenderness when I'm pushing on there? No, none. Okay. So there's not always that tenderness, but let's look at this. She likes to work out. She was talking about maybe some muscle weakness or lack of engagement, so let's check it. The nerves from down here controlling the glutes. So let's have the left one first. Hold it out here for me. Don't let me push it in. Good there. And then on the right one, hold here. Nothing there. And if you noticed, let's do it one more time. We'll get the camera right there. So hold out here. Yeah, the whole hip comes up when we do that. The whole hip is coming up because she's protecting that joint. The muscles surrounding the joint are really tight too. So I don't know if you've noticed, Meg, more tightness maybe on the right side, or if you've even noticed that lack of engagement in the glute.
I noticed it when you pointed it out.
Well, there, if you're gonna say so. And then here in the mid back, so it's where we come to again a tight band of muscles that go up the spine called the paraspinal muscles, meaning along the spine. What a clever name. And then right there specifically, that's the specific joint, which you told me before that you don't feel, but then as soon as they come out here, right there,
Yeah.
you feel that. That's the same bone, it's just a different spot on it that I'm pushing that she's feeling it. And then coming up into the neck actually controls the shoulder neurologically. So many times when people will say they have shoulder pain, it's really a problem in the neck. And here, that's what your massage therapist is feeling.
Yeah.
Yes. There's a knot, right? There's a nodule. Not for long, though. Okay. This right side here is moved out of position back and down. We're going to correct that one first. So all the muscles surrounding it up here and that run along the spine are tight. They're trying to bring it back into alignment and to protect that joint. In the mid-upper back, it's the fourth bone down in the upper back. Shift it off to the right. So when I pushed right on the bone directly, nothing. You didn't feel anything. But as soon as I come out onto the same bone on that left side where the muscles are pulling tight, yeah, you felt it. So we're going to be there, and then that fifth bone down in the neck, there's shifted off to the side. So the whole right side again is pulling tight, trying to bring it back. Those three spots, what we're going to correct. Sound good?
Great.
And we'll give you the redemption. We're going to test the glute after the correction and look at your leg length, okay?
Awesome.
So face down, please. And now she has been to a chiropractor before. She's been to a good chiropractor too. I know the chiropractor.
Yeah.
But I always still like to explain what I'm doing, and it might be a little bit different. Have you had a drop table? So it's going to come pop up from underneath your hips like that?
Oh, no.
Okay, so I'm going to do it a little different. So right there. Can you make a fake noise for me?
Just kidding.
So I'm gonna then one more. Good. Voila! Magic! Not really. Meg, it's mechanics. When we change your mechanics. And then we're gonna recheck. We're gonna give you that redemption now. Hold this out here. Good job. Same as it was. Hold this out here. Now you can hold it, but you still don't like it. Your hip is still driving up. There's something else. That wasn't the only thing. That right there.
Yeah, I feel that for sure.
And that's the major one. That's the 5th lumbar. So I always start down low in the pelvis. If it doesn't clear out, this is a good example of it. Neurologically, we still have something there. So it's telling me we're going to be one up. And immediately you feel that one home. Actually, I'm going to do this one a little different by hand. So let's have you turn on your side facing me, please, like you're sleeping. You probably had this done. And then we're going to bend the top leg and straighten the bottom. And all the noise people will love this one.
Oh, good.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
So we're going to be right there. Probably a little tender when I'm on it. I'm going to roll your whole body toward me and try to soften your whole body. I will not drop you. A little push at the end here. Oh, good. And then...
Feels so scary.
Does it hurt at all, though?
No, it didn't hurt at all.
Yeah.
Just lots of pops.
Yes, face down for me, please. And it's really only one joint that's making the noise. Sometimes people will say, it felt like everything in my spine moved. Just because there's so much compression in that joint, though. So good, still even there. Yeah, less tender.
Yeah.
And then let's recheck here. So hold out here. Yes, ma'am. Now, we're way stronger. I like it. Yeah, good there. That's a common thing with squatting too that we'll see actually is more tenderness down here. Have you noticed with squatting a little bit of like pinching almost?
Yeah, I don't get like a ton of depth because I feel like I don't want to lose the form, and I start to lose it when I get pretty low.
Yeah, so when we have a mechanical problem, we'll start to exactly shift our form for the worse. This one here. So for that, let's have you take a big breath in for me, please. I'm going to follow all the way down and a little push at the end. Let it all out. Good. Good. And then last one, we're going to be here in the neck. Let's have you on your back, please. This one, bring the neck off to the side and then just a slight push here.
It didn't hurt, it just sounds so scary.
Notice your first words.
I'm sorry,
it didn't hurt
at all. It just feels like, is my neck still attached to my head? Okay, we're good.
You know why we think that? It's action movies.
Oh, I'm sure, because you just like come up behind someone.
Off. Yeah, we're gonna check. I want to check one thing on the shoulder here in the front. So let's have, I'm going to do a muscle test.
Okay.
Yeah, so arms up there, and then this is the one that's no good. Let's actually have this one up too. I'm going to check this one first. So I'm going to push straight down toward your foot. Don't let me. Okay, good. And then same thing here. Hold. Good. So strong there. I want to test the rest. You can lower that one. Hand up, palm out toward me. Hold. I'm going to push it straight out. Don't let me. Good. I'm going to push it up and out diagonally. Don't let me. Good. Make a fist for me. I'm going to push it straight down. Don't let me. Good. Bend the elbow. I'm going to push it into the table. Don't let me. Good. Her shoulder is fine. Your shoulder is fine. The joints of it, we just checked all of them. They all show up strong. The primary problem with you feeling it in your shoulder was actually the neck. Her trainer's been telling her the problem's not always where you feel it. I agree with her trainer. She's got a good trainer.
She's got a good teacher. I wonder who it is.
So let's check. We can check the knees also. You mentioned previous injuries and surgeries.
Yeah, I've had 3 knee surgeries.
3 knee surgeries on each?
No, 2 on the right and 1 on the left.
Okay, 2 on the right, 1 on the left. And a meniscus. What was going on with the meniscus?
Meniscal disorder on both sides, and I tried to just rehab it myself, which ended up making it, it formed a cyst on the outside of my knee. So instead of a really easy arthroscopic procedure, they had to like cut down the side of my knee.
But let's check it out with all that being said and see what we can do. I'll have you slide up just a little bit toward your head, please. Perfect. And then go ahead and lie back. You might just lie down. Oh, there we go. Okay, so with the knee, I'm just going to feel it for position-wise first. And do you remember, was it the outside of the knee or the inside of the knee?
Which?
The meniscus. The lateral or the medial meniscus?
Medial for the first two, and I think it was, well, the cyst was on the outside, but I don't know if that's, I assume that's where the tear is because the liquid, like the fluid came out of the tear.
Yeah, and is it this right one that's been bothering you too?
Yeah, that's the one that bothered me this morning.
And I'm guessing it's on the outside too.
Outside bottom.
Yeah, so right there, and the reason I'm saying that is because of the motion. I'm feeling what we call the tibia, which makes up the shin. We call it the shin bone. That's our slang for it. And when I glide it this way, it's fine, it's mobile. But then on this side, there's nothing there, and that might be where it's tender.
Yeah, ow.
So my theme has been with you, the first thing that happens, you're going to hear my voice in your head, I'm sorry. But it's good information at least. So first thing that happens with any misalignment, whether it's in the spine or one of the extremities such as the knee, is a loss of motion within the joint. So people out there, when you notice a loss of motion or tight muscles surrounding a joint, that's a sign. Get it checked. So this is no different. The muscles are tight and there's a loss of motion. I'm going to grab the tool. I'm going to make a correction on the knee. Have you seen one of these before in your other chiropractor's office? Okay. You know how we use a drop table for the first correction on the low back? It's the same thing, but it's a little handy one for the extremities.
Okay.
Do the same thing on the knee. I'm going to make a slight correction on it. You're almost going to feel like we're doing nothing,
Okay.
but we're doing something.
Sweet. Do away.
So just a little bit of rotation. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Probably feels like nothing,
Feels
right?
like nothing,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what people always say. I'm gonna make a different noise for this one. I was gonna say you beat me to it. We're gonna timestamp it. Wait, one more. Okay, I'm done. Let's check it now. Ha ha ha. Different feels different to me.
Yeah, it feels, there's still like some tenderness to it, but like on that outside.
Is it less tender or less painful than it was?
Yeah, it's less
right then?
painful as opposed to like less tender, I guess.
Okay. Now I'm coming in to feel the other parts of the knee. So there's the patella, and that's probably where you had.
Yeah, that is like the big problem spot for my surgery.
Yeah. So just some scar tissue, and when I feel the kneecap there, that's very mobile. That's not as mobile. It still moves down, but not as well as that one. This is a weird one. This is the bunker shot of an adjustment. If there's any golfers out there, we're swinging into the sand on this one. We're not going to hit it directly. If you're not a golfer, I'm sorry. So just a tiny bit here. That's it. A little more. There. Now it's moving.
That's funny, I felt that down in my calf.
There we go. It's all connected. And that is one of the things that's actually getting attached
Yeah,
to
the back
knee.
of my calf, exactly where you touched is
Yep.
where I felt it.
And then I'm feeling her IT band and the lateral part of, or the outside part, sorry for my fancy words, of the quad. And that doesn't feel good, does it? This is the vastus lateralis. It's the quad muscle on the outside where it attaches into the IT band. With knee problems, this is a common muscle that we'll see really tight. Just running along it, side to side. Some cross friction massage. Doesn't feel good during,
No.
but after will be much better.
I hate to say it is always better after, but it
Yeah.
is.
So good.
I'm glad I don't have any secrets.
Yeah.
I would give them up immediately.
Stop. Okay, cool. Let's have you stand on the knee and feel how it feels. Should feel more stable, like a ledge that was off center that's now center almost. And even as you step with it, does it feel different?
Yeah.
When you move it?
It feels like less tight.
Yeah, good.
And it's interesting, almost like down here on the bottom of my foot, like I feel like it's through my foot. which
Yeah,
is
so that's the
interesting.
next thing that we're going to check quickly is the foot. Let's have you on your back.
Okay.
So any knee problem, we're always going to affect, or when we have a knee issue, somebody has a knee issue, we always check the pelvis and then the feet also. Above or below always gets affected. Sometimes both, many times both. So we're going to check them here.
So speaking of my foot,
Yeah.
this might be completely unrelated, but I often find that I'm standing with my foot like curled under. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, you probably
at
hurt
all?
your foot at some point, and you're doing the same protocol you did with your knee. your self-rehab.
Right.
I need to stand on it like this.
I was like, what am I doing? I'm standing on the side of my foot.
Have you ever had your feet adjusted?
No.
Okay, fun. We're gonna have some fun. So the arch here especially, you feel that?
Yeah.
That's probably why you're staying off of that.
Yeah.
Because that hurts, doesn't it? Your face says you
Yeah,
hate
it doesn't
me right
feel
now.
good.
Yeah, that's okay. You'll hate me now, but you'll like me a lot more after. So here, so I'm feeling there's 26 bones and 33 joints in the foot. I'm feeling this one that glides back and forth. That's called the talus. That's moving until we get to the very end right there, and then it's limited in mobility. So when you squat, this motion needs to happen. So if you feel like your squat depth is off, this is going to be one of the reasons why. So let's change that. A little pull toward me. Good. There. Now the motion's back, so you'll get that depth better when you squat. And then on the outside of the foot here, called the cuboid. Painful, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. She doesn't like it. So you definitely have some major problems in the foot, not for long. We're going to make a correction right there, down. There. Right there still. Yeah. I'm gonna bring
Again,
it
I'm glad I
forward.
don't have any secrets.
So that's light pressure. So I'm going to use this because it is so tender to touch. Again, we can do it by hand. I want to get more movement on it. But if I do it with a more gentle way, you'll hate me less. That matters to me. Some people it doesn't. The YouTubers are probably like, no, make her suffer. We want to watch her suffer. Sorry, people. I have a heart. Does that hurt?
No.
Yeah, this is a lightweight. It sounds loud. There.
Yeah, that doesn't hurt anymore.
You just wanted to scream and kill me.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Now it doesn't hurt.
I can't believe it doesn't hurt anymore.
And then as we move into the arch here, that's also, you looked like you wanted to scream and kill me. We're gonna move this. So, slide push here. This one doesn't feel the greatest. Probably a little tender there.
It's a little tender. It's not as tender as the other side was.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
that one doesn't feel
the
good.
greatest.
I know, I warned you though. There, now your arch is back though. And then feeling the metatarsal heads right there. It's the second one. Pressure?
A little bit.
Yeah. One more there. There it is. With those, sometimes that noise is really soft, or there'll be none at all, but there, that pressure should be less.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gone. And then the first one, same thing on the top.
Ah, yeah, I feel that for sure.
Yeah,
That feels like you're gonna karate chop through my
I'm
foot.
going to.
Oh, please don't.
No. So a little bit here also. Yeah, we're gonna use this, because again, she doesn't like me right now. That okay?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the karate chop. That's all. That's the first metatarsal head that should glide up and down. Sometimes it'll get dropped down. Commonly, if we get our foot stepped on, this is the opposite. It's come up. So driving it down into the position it needs to be in. There. Less sore?
Less sore.
Okay. I'm happy. Knees come up. There. There. She just doesn't like popping. Very good. And then let's feel this one. Much less going on in this foot, but still a little bit here. Good. And then one there. Good. And then the middle cuneiform for the nerds out there, right there in the foot. Good. A lot less happening. Okay. Walk on them. See how your new feet feel.
Yeah, they feel good.
Yeah.
Although there's like, almost like right here, it feels like a slight pinch.
Mm-hmm. So with moving things around at times and things feel different, you're moving on your foot in a different way than you have. So I'm not surprised that it feels different as you walk, or almost like a pinch.
Yeah.
And that will go away. Mm-hmm. With more
See,
motion.
It's like this guy here.
Yeah. So we didn't even touch that spot on her foot that she's feeling. She's pointing to the third, or the fourth, looks like, even the fifth metatarsal head. which I was not on at all. It was the first and the second on that foot. But now you're probably putting more weight on your foot in that area than you have.
Than like hanging out right
Exactly,
here.
yeah. You're using your foot like a foot, which is a good thing. So as you start to move on it, it should feel better and better and more mobile.
Awesome.
All right, awesome.
Yay,
Thank you.
But before we do that, I'm going to have you lie face down. I just want to test your neck. So you're going to put your nose here. Do that. And I'm going to just have you turn your face left and right, so you can just see the difference, okay? So that's center. Now turn to the right. And now turn to the left. Which one's harder to do?
To the left.
Okay. Back to center. Move it closer. So here, actually scoot down all the way towards till your feet are just about at the edge. Good. And lift your head up so we can pass this through. And now push your hair through now. Pull your hair through, I mean. Good. And then I'm just going to tilt this back just a little bit so it stretches. Do you feel the stretch?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Big breath in and blow it out. Big breath in.
Oh my god. Oh, it felt amazing.
What did you experience?
Amazingness. My whole neck cracked, my
Did it
upper back.
pop?
Yes.
How far down did it pop?
I would say like the lower back.
All the way to the lower back?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's really good. So now I'm going to come all the way up here, Adriana. Drop your head. Oh. That was right. There was one more. Lie face down. Big breath in and blow it out. Good. Now I'm going to have you lie on your back. Okay. So you're going to be on this section. And now move closer to me though. A little closer. A little closer. Perfect. So I'm going to take your wrists and crisscross them like this. Put your face all the way to this side. All the way to this side. Good. Now lie on your side facing me. You take your hand and pull it through. You're going to adjust right in here. Got it. How's that one? Good. Now come all the way to this side. Scoot your hips towards me. Good. Let this go straight. Shoulder through. Hold on here. Got it. Lie on your back. Legs out straight. And adjust into the ankle.
Okay.
Wow. Everyone, watch this. Got it. Good. Come stand up, cat. Let me see your arms, okay? Here, face me a little bit. Turn around a little bit more. They're good.
Perfect.
All right,
Thank you
thank
so
you.
much. Thank you.
How is that? Do you feel a little looser? How's your
Amazing,
neck
yes.
feel now?
It feels great.
Right there. I know.
Turn your face this way. Yeah, this way so she can see your face. That should kill it, right?
And it's a bad pain. It's a real killer. Actually hurts a little too much.
Come in very close.
Damn.
Did you hear those?
Yeah.
Jesus.
So when I do that on my YouTube channel, people think I'm faking it. That's not fake. Now we have a powerful microphone, so it'll even sound louder.
Yeah, it probably
Like,
sounds
we're
crazy
using
on
a
the
high-end
microphone.
microphone.
Yeah, it
But
probably
that-
sounds crazy loud on the
But
microphone.
that was pretty loud.
Yeah.
With no microphone.
Yeah.
You heard that on video, didn't
Yeah,
you?
easily.
What days do you work?
6 days a week.
Which days your off day?
It's Sunday. Oh yeah, that one definitely did.
That cracked.
Yeah.
Come sit up for a second, okay? And you're gonna have your back to me, so you're gonna sit on the chair right here. We would love watching your video. Come around this way.
Okay.
That's the one underneath. You hear a crack?
Yeah. Hopefully.
So now lie on your back.
Oh, I can't wait for this one.
Okay, this is a good spot here, somewhere in here, where you can walk around and do whatever you want. Athena. So before we start, I'm going to stretch you a little bit, okay? It's going to be big, Andre, okay? Here, we're going to do a real one. Big breath in and blow it out. Good, one more. Big breath in, blow it out.
Oh damn.
How do you feel?
Where do you feel that? Do you feel it all the way down?
I felt it all around my neck.
There's more. Now come in for a super close-up.
Oh.
Shit.
Oh. Oh, it hurts right now.
Let's do the other side. I'll balance it out.
Yeah.
Let it drop.
Oh.
Can you believe all that shit?
No.
Come down this way a lot. Come down. You okay?
Yeah, my neck hurts.
All right, let's give him a chance to.
Okay.
Where does it hurt? Like the muscles or?
Yeah.
All right, let me rub them out. So just stay down there. And you can come close to me now. Come up this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
But you had like 10 years of stress in there.
Yeah. Probably more.
Maybe more. All right, drop your head. There you go. I'm sorry if it was too much for you. But guess what? You needed it too.
Oh, yeah.
Even if you're a little sore for a day,
Yeah.
on the
I
other
know.
side, you're going to have all the room in there. It was all the bones were stuck. They were like pushed together. They shouldn't be like that. Like they shouldn't be compressed.
Yeah,
You're
I know
living
what
your
you
life
mean.
with compressed bones. Every day you work with bones that are stuck on top of each other. And you get used to it a little bit, but it's not healthy.
No.
So I took every bone and opened them up. Look, they were like this. And I went,
Yeah.
and that freaked you out a little bit because your bones have not been
And the muscles
they haven't been
stretched too.
Yeah, the muscles and the bones haven't been like released in 10 years maybe since your guy did it in back home on the wrestling team.
That was more than 10 years ago.
Yeah. But, and just because you get used to something, like someone could go, yeah, I'm used to walking around like this, but it's not healthy, right? Nice.
Oh, I heard
That was his shoulder.
It felt also like the back. So
Back, shoulder, shoulder blade. That was this bone. You're very interesting, Andre.
I know.
You have shit everywhere. Oh! That was another big piece. That was in the middle of his back.
Yeah.
Ah, more. Good. Now, lie on your side facing me.
Oh, I want to see this.
So stand up again. Athena. You have to work harder, Athena. Don't get lazy on me. Okay, my cinematographer's sitting down. What the fuck? This is going to be so huge.
I'm
it's
excited.
It's going to be like biblical.
I'm excited.
I don't even know that word, but.
Oh!
That's his lower back that's been bothering him. So no wonder your lower back's been bothering you. Those bones were fused. Can I turn your head?
Yeah.
Keep it that way, okay? Big breath in and blow it out. His whole body shakes. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Because that's not, he can't control that. That's like a nervous system reaction. His whole nervous system is
He's
freaking out.
been shook up, man.
Yeah, he's been through a lot.
Yeah.
Like we're joking around, but it's no joke. Like we're joking because he loves this and he was excited, and I joke because I think the pops are fun. But the no joke part is he's really experiencing some crazy shit right now.
Yeah.
He's really feeling like energy fly through his body.
Yeah.
His whole body is shaking almost uncontrollably, like he is shivering almost. And so he's really experiencing intense central nervous system unloading. I think he's been wound tight for over 10 years
Yeah.
and dealing with horrendous stress. And you might feel a lot of stuff. You might feel like laughing, you might feel like crying, you might feel like getting
Literally, that's
Yeah.
what I feel. I feel like I want to cry, I feel like I want to laugh.
You might be hungry, you might lose your appetite, like it's all normal. I hope this is as good as your wrestling coach.
Yeah, honestly, can't compare right now because I'm gonna tell you straight up. When he did it, it was cracks, no pain.
Yeah.
When you just did it, like it was intense. It was really intense.
I mean, this is more intense, you know.
Yeah.
And also, you're also 10 years older.
Yeah, yeah.
And not only 10 years, but like
And I'm not doing
you're
judo
like
I was doing
you're
before.
like 40 years older.
Yeah, but you also got to
Right.
think about. I used to exercise every day
Right.
back
So
then.
the exercise, you know, the exercise burns off. So besides the trap, I think it's referring to the trap from the cervicals. So do you feel how this is tight too, right up in here? And under here?
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah, so I think that's some of the source or the origin or the cause is this upper cervical area.
Oh my god, it's so sore.
Yeah. And let's stretch this away a little bit. Now there's a big adjustment that we do on that where we kind of hug the top of the head and lift up. It's called an occipital lift. Have you ever seen me do that on YouTube?
Yeah.
Does that seem frightening or is that something you're open to try?
I'm open to try.
Okay, because it would really get this spot. All right, we're going to do that next. You're going to come sit up.
I'm almost like sweating because like when you're
Well, it's intense.
yeah, that pressure point.
And what she's feeling is that the sympathetic nervous system,
I
here,
see.
so you're going to scoot forward. And actually put one leg on this half and one leg on that half, and then scoot forward a little bit. So the sympathetic nervous system interacts with the parasympathetic nervous system. So if the sympathetic nervous system, that's your fight, flight, fright part of your nervous system, the hypervigilant part of your nervous system, and it's irritated right now. Then as I start to massage into it, the parasympathetic nervous system kicks over a little bit, and you're getting a little bit of a body sweat. You're feeling like you can get an adrenaline shift. So your body really does react. If we looked at your pupils, we might see a change in dilation of your pupils just by working on some of these spots. Here, let it collapse against me.
Oh my god. What was that?
That was a big crack.
Yeah. Whoa, boy.
Wow.
That's awesome. I'm like sweating and laughing at the same time. I feel like I want to burst into
I
laughter.
couldn't believe how much that was loud. We're going to do another one. So you're going to lie on your back,
Okay.
because there's another section, but I want to do the supine. So it's a similar move. It's going to be on the opposite side, but instead of doing it seated, I'm going to switch it up and do it a different style. So I'm going to come under this way now, under this part of the occiput on the right side. And it's soft but direct.
It has a different kind of pop. This one is like more, I don't know, crisp. The other one is louder. This one is like more, just like, I don't know, crisp is my definition.
In a way, hold your arm strong. Nice and strong. Back and away this way. I get strong, right? And now let's push into this trap. And let's push into the other trap.
Wow.
So we in a way, we uncrimped it, or it was pressured and irritated. So we removed that type of irritation off of it, and now you're getting a good firing into the muscle, and you're able to hold the contraction without it fading because of irritation.
Yeah.
You know, and it didn't cure anything, but it sure relieved it. You know, and it might need a couple of treatments to really have lasting, sustaining effect. But it's a really good start.
I wonder, I have a question, because I've always thought that I have a weak upper body, like just doing upper body. So maybe it's just that problem that actually helps with my upper strength.
Yeah, well, it's true. I mean, like, for example, you might not train your upper body as much as your lower body, right?
Yeah.
You're doing a lot of cardio and Stairmasters and elliptical and things like that, right? Or exercise classes that really have lunges and different work for your lower half. And then you're petite up here. You don't have a gigantic skeleton. You're tall because you're a model. It's very effective to be tall. But so this area might take a little bit more wear and tear.
I could feel it's like really sore. Wow. Oh my god. When you do that, it's so...
How about this one?
Oh my god, it's the same.
Same, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. What is that?
Well, you have both sides are tight. Can I move the band down 2 inches?
Sure.
Because your fifth lumbar ends right where that symbol is on your Lululemon.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move it just to here. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm going to grab your skin and pull a little bit, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So come in close for this. A little bit. Here's one. Here's one. And here's one down here. Little one there. And one there. Okay. That part's done. Lie on your side facing me. So you're going to put both arms on this side of the table. Actually, we're going to do a different one. I haven't done this one in a while. So you're going to put you hug me here with your arm.
Hug you?
Well, you know, keep it firm. And I'm going to grab this bone here with my fingertips. And here, give me some resistance up here. Squeeze my arm. There you go. You hear that pop?
Yes.
And there's one more. There it goes. That was huge.
Hello.
How many was that? That was a lot.
It was a weird sensation.
Yeah, all of them released at the
Yeah.
same time. So now you're going to mirror image to the side. We're going to get the other side, and then we'll have you recheck your leg strength or your leg mobility. I know it freaked you out a little
Yes,
bit,
it
but doesn't
did.
it feel good in a way too?
It does.
Yeah. Big breath in and blow it out.
Oh!
Got it.
Oh my god! That was so unexpected.
So now I'm gonna stretch this leg to the side. I'm gonna do a little pull, okay? You feel that hip pull out?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, take a big breath in and blow it out. Good. And one more up here. All right. Come stand up. I want to look at your wrists and thumbs, okay? Are you okay? Are you ever going to come back? I think I was too strong with you.
Oh, there's one there.